Alright, here's your Premier jumpers. Sure have gotten her start line stay back. Good job with that. It's nice to be able to do a lead out. Yeah, you need to do some tunnel work. And not just for her, but for you. Like making the cues clear and making her pay attention to those cues. It was nice. All right. So, run into trouble here. Okay, now she didn't know there was a turn, and I can tell by the way she lands. Here, I'll play it again. Watch how when she lands off this jump. See that? So you're forward, forward, forward. I mean, you are sort of arcing this way, I guess. But and it's pretty nitpicky, but I mean, she's jumping 24 inches. She's a big dog, and you know, the better she can land and know there's a turn, you know, it's just going to be better for her. So, but anyway, that's minor. You got up there and got that cross done. Now, I remember this, and I remember debating about what to do here because, in fact, I can't remember what I did here. Because I know in fact, I think I did it different with the different dogs, but I remember thinking about if I did a front cross there, when you rotate out of it, you're just going to cue forward, right? But they actually had to do it pretty tight, like a wrap almost back over to this jump. So it's something to keep in mind if you're going to do a front in a situation like this where immediately after that you have to have a pretty tight turn. Then don't rotate all the way out of the front cross. Just keep turned in and keep the outside arm up, because you sent her launching over that because you rotate out of the cross and everything about you is forward again. And then the tunnel's there. And we know that she likes tunnels. So you just, and see, you did move laterally, but you do it when she's in the air, so it's just too late. And in this case, I'm not even sure that just lateral would have been enough. I think in this situation with the tunnel there, you need outside arm, lateral, like throw a lot of turning cues at her. But as it was, and you're not really moving forward, but the draw of that tunnel is overriding everything else that you're doing. So it'll be something to work on for the summer, just lots of tunnel work, you know, and for you too, like using your outside arm and you're rotating your shoulders into her more. Because she does not collect. And I'm not saying that you have to have her collect, but she needs to be able to read a turn, and she needs to know that there's a turn. But you also need to learn to cue it properly, right? And get the timing of it right. All right, so we get her over this. And you got her into the wrong tunnel, and it's impossible to tell from this, but again, if you would have had your outside arm, your shoulders up, she would have been looking at you, and you could have taken her to the tunnel that way. I got the wrong end of that tunnel too. I did exactly what you did. I put over this jump, I did a front cross, I rotated out of the front cross, and I was moving forward, and my shoulders were forward, but it was set them on a line for that far end when they really needed to be on a line that way. So I did the same thing. I know exactly what you did there. So you get that, and you do the back side, okay. Get a nice front in. That's good. That was a really nice lateral send. Really nice. You pick her up, you connect with her, you send, and you pull away. Really nice, Kimberly. And look at how nice her turn is. It was nice. I don't think you need to be so far ahead. Well, maybe with her to prevent her from going over that jump. But okay, now this at the end. Here we go. Shoulders and outside arm again. I mean, look. Look at what you did, and look at how far she went. So you're going forward. I mean, you're going through the gap, right? So of course you have to keep moving, but here is where she needed to know that she wasn't going this way, that you wanted her to come this way, right? So you don't have your outside arm up, your shoulders aren't turned into her, you're still moving forward, you're not pulling this way at all. So you're just telling her just to go forward. Now here you're starting to do what you need to do, but she's already in the air, so obviously nothing can be done about that. So that's a thing for you. Shoulders, outside arm to work on these turns, okay?